these days. So we are revising a bit of the vocabulary, and today we're again going to talk. Because there are three of you, I will disappear and you will discuss, first of all, you will discuss these questions. Tell whether you agree and disagree, to what extent and why, and pay attention to our target vocabulary, okay? So I'm sending you the link.
Gosh, I forgot to revise the target vocabulary.
That's okay. No worries.
Me too.
You'll have a look at it right now. So here is the link. Once again, all the vocabulary was on the previous slide, slide number three. Then you go to slide number 4 and just read the statement, find the target vocabulary, and then just discuss whether you agree or disagree, why, and what are your thoughts about this topic. I'm here, but just I will switch off my camera in order not to disturb you, okay? So feel free to talk. Okay. Have I started the recording? Yeah? Is it?
Yeah, you have.
Recorded? Yeah, right. Okay.
I already don't remember what he was bereft of hope is.
Where are you? Let's start from the very beginning, guys. Okay. Shared vulnerability is crucial for building. Where am I? Yeah.
Ladies, let me stop sharing my screen. You can share, some of you will share the screen, your screen, okay? And then because you will be on the same page, literally.
Shared vulnerability for building
trust and any meaningful
And
relationship.
what is shared? Well, no, I obviously I understand both words, but I think it's a kind of a psychological aspect, right?
What it means
It
together.
can be one way and still, like, I don't know.
It's like, as I remember, this is the state when you allow your person to be vulnerable. It's like you let the other person, your partner, to show some vulnerability, to show some imperfections, maybe some weaknesses and so on. So you don't need your partner to be as strong as I don't know, metal or something like this. No, isn't it that one? It was something like this.
Difficult to understand for me. Just
okay, let's
actually,
there
girls,
is one way
my
vulnerability. Look here, for example, I have found one way vulnerability. When, for example, a typical example is the child, when the child has infinite trust for their parents, and no, so what is it? It's a one way. Is it a one?
Let me say that this is actually from the video that I watched. Shared vulnerability. Yeah, it's about when you share with your significant other all your fears, all your imperfections, something that you are afraid to share with someone else. So when you speak about your innermost fears, anxiety, and so on and so forth.
Maybe it's better not to use shared here, but sharing vulnerability. I think the
shared, it means that when you share.
Shared is a.
But I think shared is the past action, no?
No, it's a term. Shared vulnerability.
Like
it's
a
term.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a term. It's a psychological gesture. For example, now I'm reading a blog of a person.
Okay.
Yes, it's a kind of shared.
So when you let yourself and your partner to express your all the types of emotions, not only positive, not let, maybe when you do this, when you express your feelings, and when you
maybe sharing secrets, right?
Very sincere things, not just innermost, and maybe some secret things, that maybe something sacred that you will never say to anyone else.
Maybe some being genuine.
I got it, guys. I got it, guys. Yes, you share that you are not as strong as some people might think. Yeah. That you have, now I got it, that you have.
You can be vulnerable with your partner.
Yes, right.
it's fair to, maybe we will discuss all of them first and then.
Yeah. So
It's fair.
certain expectations on your partner as long as they think their personal values and
Are you on slide number 3 or 4?
4.
Or
Good,
four.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm. Is they align with your personal values and beliefs?
I think you should on a
Not with certain expectations.
case by case. Individual basis, yeah, case by case.
Are we
Something-
talking? What about the second one? It's fair to place certain expectations on your partner as long as they align with your personal values and beliefs. To place certain expectations. So
Like to place certain expectations, like when you expect from your partner something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking whether it's fair or not.
I think
Or it
yes,
depends.
why not? You have, okay. I think it is. No,
I don't know. I don't know whether.
I think it's not fair.
it's not fair. Okay, why?
Because your expectations sometimes don't actually meet what your partner is really, I mean,
What
really
he
is,
wants,
you know?
yeah, what he wants
I
from life.
mean,
They
I think it's
coincide. Yeah, expectations cannot coincide.
So choose the
yeah,
right
the
partner.
But it's very difficult not to place your expectations on your partner, because you live with your partner side by side for many years and you still expect something from the partner. But of course it is not good. Yeah, not
You
good.
stop expecting at some point.
At some point, yeah, when you are sick and tired of, yeah, expecting something, maybe, yeah. But still, I think that we still do, somewhere deep inside, we still do. We expect, for example, some, I don't know, flowers sometimes, not only on holidays or something like this.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We
My
still, yeah.
husband often
You know,
and
complains
then
that
we get very upset when we don't get them.
Yeah.
So we expect flowers, but when we don't get them, we get very upset. And that's the upsetting thing, that we
Of-
place certain expectations on our partner.
Yeah, of course we know that. I mean, of course we know that psychologically it's not a good thing to expect something from other people, and it's better to live our life. How's it called? Заниженных ожиданий, или как там, пониженных in Russian. How to say that? Like lower expectations with no expectations maybe at all. But we still deep inside, we still want, yeah, our. No, I don't know.
Definitely we do.
I can speak about myself only. I always try to forget about my expectations. Yeah, but I still have some.
Yeah.
yes, when you are young, for example, I remember I had a lot of expectations and probably it was unfair. I don't know. But now I just live in reality and I understand. I only rely on myself. I don't expect anything from other
That's
people,
very
from
sad.
even from my, yes, it might be sad. So that's why I have to work a lot. That's why I'm probably a breadwinner in my family.
Yeah.
Oh, such a,
That's it.
yeah.
Such a
But
sad
on the other hand, we never think about expectations that our significant other is placing on us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we
on
have-
one hand, I like it does strike a chord with me what you say that yes, also I'm a breadwinner in the family and I can rely only on myself, though we are married, I'm married. But on the other hand, I have never thought about expectations which my husband is placing on me. And maybe I also don't meet them.
Yeah.
Might be. I have
Yeah.
asked my husband several times. He said that he is absolutely happy with me, and there is nothing that he would dream about, nothing else he would dream about, or nobody else he would dream
Yeah.
about. But the thing is that, yeah, probably it depends on a person again.
Definitely, yeah. And you know what? If my husband asks me whether he meets my expectations or not, unfortunately, and it's not right, but I understand, but I would say that he's perfect,
Yeah, that's
which is not true.
Yes, this is what I wanted to say.
Huh?
This is what I wanted to say, that if we ask them, if we meet his our husband's expectations, of course, they will never say no. Yeah.
Definitely.
Never.
I
They
always
wouldn't.
say.
And I want to thank you, ladies, because it's probably the only place when I can be so open and so sincere and can speak up my mind.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, right. This is the only
But
place we can talk about.
English with psychological sessions.
Yeah, because it's maybe not about sessions, because probably we can provide some nice feedback, but at least to vent our emotions, to vent our feelings, to like, there is the only place where you can say anything and you won't be judged. Like, just believe me, you won't be judged. You can say whatever you want here.
Yeah, we know.
And it's not maybe, it's about being accepted. Because really, ladies, again, to tell you the truth, we were talking about relationships. I'm not very happy with in my relationship, but I've been married for already 20. We got married, so it's already 22 years.
Gosh,
22.
Yeah,
God.
like we got married in 2020, in 2001. So it's already 22 years. I met him in 1999, so it's like a quarter of a life. A quarter of
Yeah.
century already, yeah. And I'm not very happy, though he's okay. I mean, from the point of view, like, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, like, we live, he's not an abuser, he doesn't beat me, whatever. Like, it seems to be perfect, but just believe me, it's not. It's not, and I can't even. I can't even apply for the divorce because, like, I think that I
reason.
don't have some sound reason
Reasons.
to do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're unhappy, it's your problem because he's okay, but he's not. Like, I'm the only breadwinner, as I said. I hate this flat where I live. Ladies, he's 50 and we still live with his mother.
Really?
Yeah,
Oksana?
yeah.
I
We
didn't
live
know
with.
that. I thought that she left or you left.
No,
Your
we
mom
still live with his mother. She's in the next room
all the time. Oh my gosh.
all the
Fortunately, she
time.
doesn't speak English.
She doesn't. And she's half deaf, not deaf, but deaf. She doesn't speak English. Like, again, also because we started talking about that. That's why our sexual life is a disaster, because I can't relax when she's next
Of
just.
course, it's
Oh
impossible.
my gosh.
Makes sense, of course.
Yeah, and my husband keeps telling me, like, you used to be other way. You used to like
Yeah.
sex. Definitely, we used to love sex when we lived. Слушайте, это всё записывается, okay. Else. Definitely, I used to love sex when I lived in Moscow, when I was renting a flat, and he would come to meet twice a month, and everything we did was just having sex and eating. Yeah, life was perfect.
Yeah.
And I have lots of other issues with him. And probably he has some issues with me, but again, there is no sound ground to apply for divorce, to file the divorce file.
And I think the problem is that you don't want to talk to him about it.
I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm
You're
afraid to
scared.
hurt
There
his
is a
feelings.
psychological barrier. So
Absolutely.
talking to I don't know, family, whatever, that's professional who helps.
Therapist, drink.
Therapist, yes, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I was asking him
Have you
to
tried?
join it, but he says, like, he's perfectly content with his life. He said that everything is fine in my life.
I don't
Definitely.
need it, yeah.
He doesn't need anything. He lives in his own flat. He used to live here since his childhood. He lives with his mother. He lives with his wife, who is providing him some sex. Right? So, from the point of view of, like, man's life, he's quite successful. What to change?
Well, it's of course it's difficult to give advice in.
Yeah, there's no,
especially
like,
when that's if
definitely.
the things are so bad. And no, I compared. So I had some issues as well, but I wouldn't be able to put up with my mother-in-law living here. So I wouldn't be able.
Yeah,
So it's
like,
absolutely not.
Yeah,
I
we
was-
lived only
Acceptable.
3 months with my mother-in-law, and that was enough. I don't want to live with her.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was too stupid to agree on these terms, and here we are, 25 years. Okay, so I'll disappear.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for listening.
No, 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 no.
Thank you for sharing.
Mhm. Okay. Oof. In relationships, addressing issues on a case-by-case basis is more effective than having a set of rigid rules.
Case by case is like depending on the situation, like individual, yeah, situation. Like
Mhm.
But
speaking
I
about individual.
understand it like
I think there should be a balance. Like there should be some issues which can be addressed on a case-by-case basis.
Now, I
But
just wanted
there
to ask
should
you,
be-
what is case by case
case
basis?
by case, it means like when it's like kind of
Concerns only some exact situation, yeah?
Yes, just a
maybe
moment.
case by case if it comes up and you just straight away discuss it and address the issues.
Used to describe decisions that are made
Case by
separately,
case
each
in
according to the facts or the and you were right, depending on the situation. Wage increases will be negotiated on a case-by-case basis, each according to the facts or the particular situation.
So you don't make any sweeping generalization. Remember, sweeping generalization. Yeah.
Mhm.
You just, and again, it's very psychological topic that you don't say like you always forget to call my mom or you always forget about flowers. Don't do this sweeping generalization. You just discuss everything in every case. And when you discuss something with your partner, don't start talking about remember 5 years ago, blah blah
Bless you.
blah, God bless you. Yeah, just you discuss case right here, right now. Got it? Case by case. So you don't generalize all his behavior or all your behavior. Got it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Just a particular case. What matters is the particular case, a particular situation. Yes, right?
Yeah.
So again, addressing issues on a case-by-case basis is more effective than having a set of rigid. Yeah, as I've said, there should be a balance. So there should be some set of rigid rules in a family, because without them, it's difficult to deal with them, to manage the issues. Guys, where are we?
Okay, look, as for me, this is a difficult question for me to say sharply. I would use this or that one. Yeah, we like solving problems on a case by case basis is a good approach, I think. But sometimes we like really need rules. But rigid rules for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm a rebellious person or something. But when I hear of control or rules or something, it's for me it's something I really want to break. I start, okay, I don't know, I think in my mind I have this program to break the rules, etc. But still, yeah, in family, of course, in relationships, you have to have set of rules. But I don't know whether they should be rigid. Yeah, rigid in some moments, in some cases, of course, but not in everything. Not in everything. Because for me, otherwise, I will, I don't know. For me, it's a disaster when I have a set of rules, because I really think that in relationships, you have to enjoy each other and enjoy each other's choice. And sometimes I, for example, get offended when my husband, for example, spends a lot of weekends with his friends because he has a lot and I have none. And I stay at home with kids, for example. But then, like when in the hindsight,
Hindsight.
in the hindsight, I understand that it's cool. Like he's a person, he has this like a oh gosh, he can have a lot of friends. He has to be happy in his life. If it makes him happy, let it be so. And I try to find something for myself, like to read a book or something like that, so I cool down. But first, moment I lose my temper or something like this, I get offended, etc. But still, I understand that I cannot make impose my rules, something like weekends at home or something like this, you know. And I think that for him it would be also a disaster if I, for example, I know some wives who do not let their husbands go out. They always go with them, for example. But for me, it's not acceptable. First of all, I would be bored then.
Yeah.
And secondly, I just don't want to spend my time like this. I don't have a lot of free time. I want to do what I want. And I understand that he wants to do what he wants. So that's why mainly we don't have rigid rules. Only we have rules about not cheating, for example. Something like this. But speaking about other, I don't know, sides of our relationships, I think we don't have rules. Like we try to do something which can make the other person happy. That's maybe that's all. But still, like yeah, for me, case by case basis is more relevant than set of rigid rules. As I said, I'm afraid of the word rigid here.
Yeah.
But it's just my opinion.
I'm not responsible for rigid rules in my family either, so it's not my domain. It's my husband's. So turning off lights, or I don't know, locking the door. So that's what I always forget to do. So that's what he has to remind me about all the time. And that's what sometimes makes him annoyed, because yeah, that's true. Rigid rules. I prefer to be more flexible, to have some freedom.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we will proceed. If Victoria is thinking, yeah, about Victoria, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. The thing is, you know, I'm just thinking, you know, I don't know why, but when I was reading this statement, you know, what sprang to mind first is that my mistake in the relationship that I've been making all my life is that I always try to avoid conflicts. And when I was offended, I mean, in my opinion, I keep it into myself, you know. And
So you
the
bottle
worst
it up.
thing,
Yeah, bottle it up.
sorry, what? And the worst thing is that I keep, and don't say anything, you know. And then my vessel becomes full. And there's little one thing, you know, little small petty thing can sparkle a big fire. And then my husband has no idea why it happened. Just because I'm older, you know. And now I've been working on it. I'm still working on it, and I'm trying to express my feelings. If it was not good with me, I explain why without any emotion. Just I'm trying to speak out and to deliver my information to my husband without any, you know, additional, I don't know, emotions, offenses. Just say how I feel. So in order to make him think of my feelings, think about
To be
my
aware,
feelings.
yeah. To be aware
Yeah,
of what you feel, yeah.
I'm that kind of person. I always bottle up my feelings. I'm an introvert. I'm not open. And probably only here, yes, I'm able. I haven't got a lot of friends, to be honest. I don't know whether it's better or not. So, but not really sociable. So that's probably, but again, that's what my husband likes about me. So he doesn't need, he says, so I'm really happy when you are there upstairs. I have got my old study here. So, and I'm there downstairs surfing the internet. I know that you are somewhere here, so near me. And that's what he needs. So we don't talk a lot. We don't talk a lot.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been together?
Oh, I met him when I was 18. He's 14 years older than I am. Yes,
14 years older?
14, yes.
Mhm.
I met him when I was 19, yeah, something like that. It was in 1999.
Oh,
Same
Yes,
okay.
Also,
we were lovers for a long time. I loved him a lot. I fell in love with him. It was kind of my first love. I was still very, very young. He had a family, and they had some problems, but he still couldn't leave. He couldn't abandon. There was a child, and he waited until his son was a little bit like, I don't know, 14 or something. And in 2016, oh no, we started living together in 2012. So I was waiting for 13 years.
13
Yes.
years, Ola.
Yes, right. And now, yes, we've been married for about 8 years, but we've been together for more
Yeah.
than 20 years. Like,
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You've been through a lot of things.
yeah.
I can't-
Okay, but he built a house. He built a house. Not we had our house
Yeah,
built.
yeah.
He built a house. When I told
Wow.
him about it, when I was talking about it to my British friends, though, I told her, he built a house. You mean he had your house built?
Yeah.
No, he built a house. Yeah. No, there
Get
were
it
some people
correctly,
who
yeah.
yes, yes, right. Yeah, no, we have a very nice neighborhood. We live in a very nice place, so everything is okay. Well, I'm quite happy. Yes, there are some issues, but yeah,
Everybody
it's
has.
okay.
It's fine. We can put up with something, and
Yeah.
there are things we can put up with, and there are things we can't put up with. So
Yeah.
it's good. Yeah, we're happy when we can. Of course, everybody has their drawbacks or issues. Yeah, but we can put up with them, and we just forget about these things sometimes, and sometimes we're happy, and sometimes we're not. This
No,
is
you
life.
know, ladies, the thing is that when we were younger, so I didn't see any difference, I mean, age difference. And now I feel it. Now I'm
Mm,
44 and he's
yeah.
50, 57, 58, like he's going to be like next year. He will be at 58 next year. So, and now I feel this difference. I mean, cultural difference, difference in, I don't know, tastes of music, like lots of things, you know, understanding a lot of things. Like there are a lot of issues in terms of that. Like I want to travel, I want to see the places, I
Yeah.
want to see the sites. He doesn't want to do, he wants to stay at home. That's the problem. Now, for example, I'm saving up. So to be free in summer, I work a lot to save up for summer holidays. So I want to go somewhere, I don't know, to St. Petersburg, to Moscow, to go sightseeing, just to see the places, because I haven't been to many. I have been to Moscow once and to some Altai places, some Altai resorts. That's all. So that's insane, of course. But okay,
Yeah.
thank you for listening.
I know this feeling, yeah.
So we all strive for traveling, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my problem too. I really want to, looking forward to going somewhere all the time, but always no time or no money or something like this. And yeah.
Okay, let's move
Yeah.
ahead.
4.
Four.
Endearing quirks. Endearing is like lovely quirks, yeah?
Yeah, right.
More interesting. Oh, okay. What do you think of endearing quirks? What are endearing quirks for you in your partner's behavior, for example? You know, petty. How do you say? Petty things make me angry actually, and make me annoyed.
My husband, when he comes home, when he enters a house, he always says, and we greet each other like we love cats, and we say to each other. So that's, I think, endearing quirks.
Endearing quirks. What did you say? I didn't hear.
What did you say?
Meow, meow.
No. Oh, okay. Okay. Something
Every
strange
time he
but
comes
lovely.
home, really. It doesn't sound, I'm here, I'm here. He says meow?
No,
Really?
he says meow. And I
Oh,
say,
that's so good. Cool. Oh, that's lovely. Let's really.
Lovely.
I don't know whether these quirks. They are quirks, of course, but are they considered? Can they be considered endearing or not?
Yeah, if they
Yeah.
make you
Yes,
feel
they are.
connected to him, if they make you look, if it makes him very dear to your heart, yes, they're enduring, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I can't think
now-
of endearing quirks in my life, you
Oh,
know,
me neither.
in my
Can't
relationship.
think.
So, Olga, only you have it. Something spicy. Yeah, endearing. But imperfections, huh? Imperfections. Everybody has imperfections. Okay, so enduring quirks and imperfections.
Imperfections. What imperfections?
Okay, imperfections also should be endearing, yeah?
They
Yes,
might be
sure.
enduring.
Okay.
What when I
Because
was
imperfections can some be really annoying sometimes.
yeah, but what I mean to say there, when the person is perfect, it's very hard to live up to him, right?
To the
And
standard.
when you see that the person is imperfect, it makes the relation maybe better because you know that he's imperfect, but and it gives yourself a room to be imperfect as well. Yeah, and that's what make like really balancing relationship, don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yes, of course, of course.
Because we consider ourselves to be perfect, to be like the best person in their lives. But yeah, we everyone is not perfect, and it's okay. But our imperfections make it endearing to each other.
Yeah, okay. So we have already discussed
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's move to number 5.
5. It's better to express frustration openly in a relationship than letting it
Oh,
Yeah, Victoria,
Oh,
that's what you were
Victoria,
talking
Victoria,
about.
that's your yes,
we have
that's what
already
you're
discussed about it.
about 5.
express frustration, letting it simmer beneath the surface.
Simmer beneath the surface. Interesting.
That's what my husband is always afraid of me letting letting steam off, yes, one day, because yes, I let my frustration simmer beneath the surface very often. But the thing is that when I start start expressing it openly, he stands up. Okay, I'm going to work. I'm
Oh,
leaving.
yeah.
I have to
Yeah,
go.
cool down.
Oh, there are so many things to do. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Just
That's it.
gaslighting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm a person who forgets easily. So I just,
That's
okay.
good.
Never
But you
mind.
know, I would agree with Victoria when she said that it's really good tactics to speak up, but and that we shouldn't blame our partner of doing something or not doing something. It's important just to talk about our feelings. I feel hurt. Yeah, I feel hurt by the like, or I was hurt by these words. I was hurt, then you didn't do something. And it really works out. Like, yeah, we've been through thick and thin, through bad and good things together. And the moment I started, thanks to my shrink, started to talk about my feelings and emotions, our relationship, they are much better. And
When you don't blame, when you don't say you did the wrong thing, you say I feel how I feel. Yeah, that's important, really.
yeah. And
Like
it's
use I sentences. Yeah.
yeah. And he started doing the same. Like he starts saying that like I feel hurt, or like and it really not that often as I wanted him to, as I would like him to do that, but nevertheless he's trying to do that. And I see that Maxim is doing the same. Yeah.
So you're assessing the pattern of behavior, yeah?
Yeah. And you know what, ladies? It's a little bit different topic, but nevertheless, for example, Maxim, my son, told me that he is setting one rule that when he's eating, we don't discuss school issues with him. Right. So, because like we have dinner time or sometimes lunchtime, and like, what's going on in school? When are you going to study for the exams? And so Maxim said that, like, when I'm eating, please, let's not discuss the issue of my school, of my studies. Whenever you want, we can talk it about any other time.
What
And
year is
that
he? I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
What year is he in? Like
16.
what?
So he's in the 11th year, is his final year at school.
Okay, finally.
Yeah,
He's
so
16. He's 16?
16. But he went to school when he was 6.5.
Oh, I see.
6.5. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's the youngest in his class. So what I say that sometimes it helps to set some not boundaries but some rules.
Mhm.
Yeah, and now we have the same, like for example, he tells us like don't talk about it when I'm eating, yeah, or something. He might tell me like, Mom, I'm hurt when you say this and that, and
Mhm.
we discuss it. So it's really helping. Not to simmer all your frustration, just to speak it out loud.
Mhm. Got it.
So
The next one is really true. I fully agree with this, that having similar long-term goals and values is more important than shared interests in a romantic relationship. And I think it's okay that you don't have common interests. I mean, when you don't have the same interests and hobbies, I think that's okay. But it's more important to have long-term goals
Yeah.
and values. I mean, similar.
Like let's talk about the examples of long-term goals. What kind of long-term goals? Like traveling, or probably having a house, buying a flat, or
Yeah, building a house,
paying
for
off the
example.
mortgage.
Paying off the mortgage, yeah, that's number one. And about
Okay.
values, yeah, that being kind is more important. That when you do the good things rather than bad, yeah, that's it's more important. Being a person, whenever you are, I mean, and wherever you are, yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I fully
Yeah,
agree
I
with
agree
you.
too.
I'm with you.
Because me and my husband don't have similar hobbies. Just
We don't either.
like chalk and cheese. We are just polar opposites in terms of hobbies, you know, and interests. Yeah, but there is one thing that really that
Unites.
really unites us. Yeah, is our similar values and goals, long-term goals.
And what is your long-term goal, if it is not a secret?
My long-term goal.
Yeah.
Well, you know, at this period of time, so it's just to pay off the mortgage and the loans and build a new house, or maybe rebuild our own house, because we are lacking one bedroom for our girls. They are growing up, and sharing one room is a disaster for them, you know, even though they are of the same sex. I mean, they're both female. Otherwise, they need separate rooms, you know.
Yes, of course.
I'd like to have a bigger house. Or
Great. Okay, that's a good goal. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
7, yeah?
Obliviousness can be a major. Obliviousness can be a major source of conflict in a relationship.
Obliviousness.
Right.
I will double check the meaning of oblivious.
Yeah.
I know what it is, but like in this case, I don't know it.
Okay.
The quality of not being aware of something.
Oh, yes, here it is. I have found it. So,
how
Okay.
can we address obliviousness proactively? For example, how can give set an example? Because I don't know how to address obliviousness proactively. Obliviousness, when you don't. Okay, the dictionary says that it's the quality of not being aware of something, especially what is happening around you.
Yeah, it's like,
like if you want to speak to your husband and you say, you know, darling, we have some problems. I have
and
some
he says,
issues.
I'm okay with that.
Yes, and he says, I'm okay. What's going on?
Yeah, so it means just when you turn a blind eye. To turn a
Yeah,
blind
to turn a
eye.
blind eye, just he's trying to
Okay.
gaslight me
Now
that
I
everything
got
is okay,
Mhm.
but actually nothing
Thank you.
is okay.
Okay.
And look, there is an example in Cambridge Dictionary. His first wife left him because of his obliviousness to her.
Yeah.
Obliviousness to her.
Like
Yeah, he was
being
taking her for
indifferent,
granted.
being-
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention to her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
So it can be a major sign of conflict in relationships and proactively. Yeah, of course, it's necessary to talk to each other. And when it comes to obliviousness, I think it's one of the main sources of conflict. So because when people ignore each other, neglect, don't pay attention to each other, well,
Yeah.
what kind of relationship on earth they have? So
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's
Just neighbors coexisting.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
In one apartment or flat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Where is Oля? Oля, did you
She
see Oля?
left suddenly. Maybe some technical issues. Yeah. I
No,
had the sound.
We had yeah. So what's the weather like in your regions? So it's freezing here in Siberia. Oh
it's
no.
also freezing, it's snowing, it's -12 in the morning.
It's minus. It was minus 40.
Oh, no
Hey.
way.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it
It's
was
warm
it,
in Moscow.
and it was and it lasted I don't know 5 days probably. So just we had these terrible freezing days. So it was children don't go to school now. It's getting warmer. It's just minus 30. So we consider it to be
Still.
warm weather.
Freeze.
Yes, minus 30, and tomorrow it's going to be just minus 20. So it's like we can go to the beach tomorrow.
Oh. Yeah, so it's brass
Yeah.
monkey cold, yeah?
Breath monkey cold. Cold. Have never heard this expression.
Yeah.
Have never heard this expression.
You have never heard this expression? Oh, it's like some I'm sure, I'm sorry, but I will show the pictures.
Uh-huh.
So when you said that it is brass monkey cold, you can say that it's freezingly cold. Or you can say it's brass monkey weather.
Brass monkey weather.
Like
Brass monkey cold.
okay, so brass monkey cold. The meaning or what is the full expression? So it's brass monkey weather, it's brass monkey cold. The whole expression is I'm sorry, ladies, I'm terribly sorry, but I want you to know that cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
The balls of a brass monkey.
Yeah, the balls, I'm meaning the balls, yes. Something that only men have.
And why on
What
earth
is brass? Brass
has
is a type of
metal?
You see the difference.
Ah. Yes, yeah. Good.
so
Got it?
brass refers to the metal monkey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And do all brass monkeys have
Balls?
balls?
I don't know. I don't know. So cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey. То есть так холодно, что отморозит яйца у даже у медной обезьяны.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oля have some technical issues I got. So you can say, you don't have to talk about balls of a monkey.
Yeah.
It's just enough to say just it's brass monkey weather or it's brass monkey cold.
Great, thank you.
And who knows? Knows. Yeah. Yeah. Feel sorry. Yeah, but minus 40. Oh my gosh.
No, it's okay. It might be worse. So I know, for example, in my in the place where my mom lives, so in the village, which is about 100 kilometers from here. So it was 47 in the morning.
Ah, 47.
Yes,
I
47.
can't imagine that. 47.
Yeah. I was worried about my dogs because they are outside. They live in enclosures and they have got
Yeah.
what are they called? Oh, there is the word.
Kind of a
Okay.
shelter?
No. There is a special word for budka.
Nora,
I don't
this
know.
is
I know
a-
only like dog's
Can-
house. But
Dog's house, but there is a special. Jill told me like, okay, doesn't matter.
yeah.
Anyway, and they, yeah, and
How?
kennel. Yes, kennel.
Kennel, Nora. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yes. So that's what I worried about when it comes
Ah,
to.
so kind of like canicule, yeah? I guess it's like the same root.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you know why canicule are called canicule?
No.
Let's check like canicule etymology. Yeah, I should find etymology or something like let's Google the job. Caniculas like okay. So canicula давайте так. Let's make it faster. So actually this is caniculus, dogs. So canicula means a dog. And when they saw those stars, it was the beginning of caniculus. So canicula is a dog.
Oh,
So that's
very
why we
different.
have this word in Russian, canicula, which is not Russian at all. Yes, it's from Latin language. And so that's probably it's called you said canicule.
Canal.
So I guess I guess that's just the same canal. Something. But at least very
You
close
mean
to
like
remember.
canine, like or whatever? Yes. So it's like
Uh-huh.
canine. Yes, canine. Canine.
Canal. I see.
Canine. Yes,
But
canine.
probably because you see, it's like it was written like that. So probably here it's like have the same, at least easy to remember. Canal
Yeah.
because canicula and it's connected with dogs.
So I'm sure that now I won't forget it.
Me neither. Canal, canicula, cool, great. I've never heard
Throwing
of it.
in little nuggets of appreciation. And happy relationship. Number 8. So I'm sure that it's necessary to throw in little nuggets of appreciation regularly when you have relationship, and it
Definitely.
makes both partners happier.
Definitely, yeah. Just
No,
here and
there is
there.
also therapists, family therapists. They always advise people to praise, especially men, like you are the best. You look, you've washed your plates so
Yeah.
carefully, so you haven't even
Treat them like a child sometimes, yeah.
yes, broken it. And yeah, right. My husband always, have you seen? I've watered the flowers, the plants in our house. We have got 3 pots. What an incredible!
What a victory, yeah.
Yes, right. And yes. What else? Yes, I have done something, and what? I have cleared off the table. Yes, and oh my gosh,
You're
thank you
perfect.
very
Yeah,
much.
like you are perfect.
Yeah, right.
Godsend. You're a godsend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
No,
but you
really.
know what? On the other hand, like where do we get the chance to get our nugget of appreciation?
Only
When
from
we are
our
adults.
partners.
Yeah, when we have parents, they might throw little nuggets of appreciation. But when we are adults, who is there to praise us?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Probably if you are a teacher, maybe your students can sometimes throw
Yeah.
in little nuggets of appreciation. Yes.
Agree.
And they
That's
feel
why
better.
we are working with teachers because yes, definitely. But when you are an engineer, yeah, or like when you are, you can't have this appraisal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So ladies, I guess that's it. Next time we are starting a new topic. But actually, you know, I'm thinking now. On one hand, we have started the topic of trends, and probably it would be a good idea to continue it. But on the other hand, today you touched upon a very important topic of friends. How many friends are enough, or friendship? And I'm not sure whether, what would you like to talk about? Is
But
there
Okay.
any?
friendship is very
You
important.
choose. You choose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So,
up
but
to you to choose what is better for you.
I'm enjoying discussing any topics with you. So if all of a sudden I decide to choose a topic of friendship, would it be
Yeah.
okay that we had this trend lesson out of blue, and we are not coming back to that for some period of time?
I
That's
don't mind, to be
Okay,
honest.
thank you.
For
Because
me,
you
it's
know,
just a way to practice,
Yeah.
to talk to some single-minded or not like-minded people.
okay, nice, good. Because you know, I'm worried that like, what was
Oh,
that?
don't
Like
worry.
out of blue, but nevertheless.
Oksana, if it is not difficult, can you give us a topic just or a day before the lesson? So just because maybe to brush up some vocabulary.
Okay,
be,
I will. I
able to-
promise. I
Yes.
promise I will. I promise.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So thank you
Thank you,
very much. So
Oksana.
next
Thank
time
you,
it's new
Vicky.
topic, but I will tell you what we are going to talk about. So
Okay,
thank
thank you.
you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
The same to you. Thank you.